That's what needs to happen. All right. Let us continue to talk through. I'm sure I'm going to have more things to say off and on, and I don't apologize for that because Oklahoma, Tennessee is still very, very close. But goodness me, what are we going to do about USC and Michigan? Because let me tell y'all something. When they told me that Alex Orji was going to start at quarterback, I said they don't expect to throw the football against USC, do they? And you know what? They did not. USC beat a Michigan team that had a quarterback who finished the game 7 of 12 for 36 yards passing. 32 yards passing. Turns out, as much weight as USC put on, and as much as USC retooled the defense with D'Anton Lynn, it ain't improved enough because Michigan invited them to the big house and then did to them what Achilles did to Hector. Tied him to the chariot and just drug they behind. Just drug Trojans all up and down that football field. Do you realize that USC's defense gave up 199 yards rushing in the first half? Rushing. Like World War II. Rushing. Do you realize that if you want to beat USC in the Lincoln Riley era, all you really got to do is what you were doing against Lincoln Riley in the Oklahoma era. Oklahoma in the Lincoln Riley era. Play man ball. That's it. Play, we're going to block and we're going to tackle and we're going to move you against your will. We dare you to stop us. Because going into this game, USC was 0 for 3 against teams out west that ran 2 tight end sets. Teams like Utah, who would just mash on Lincoln Riley's USC teams. They only won 6 of those, right? 6 of the 12 that they played against those sort of teams that ran mostly 2 tight end formations. Things that say, hey, we're going to run the football at you, and we dare you to stop it. The teams that had the greatest success against them before Michigan today include not just Utah, but Notre Dame and Stanford. Again, we don't care that you have a 7 or an 8-man box. We're still going to run through your face. And what did they do? They said, Khalil Mullins, you up, dog. Go bruise these dudes. Go bruise these men. And that is exactly what happened. Khalil Mullins had not run for more than 192 yards in any one season. That dude already got 429 yards on the ground through 4 games. And he went for a $150 against USC today. And then in prime USC fashion, I keep trying to tell y'all, the reason that Lincoln Riley hired Shane Beamer at Oklahoma to be, and this is with the title, the offensive head coach, was clock management. He was the dude that was in the headset going, call timeout, Lincoln. Call timeout. He was the dude going, hey, maybe we want to run the ball here so we eat some clock here, because Lincoln just didn't have that in the bag while he's calling plays. He's calling plays in rhythm. He's calling plays to go score. And that is the problem with the kind of offensive football that Lincoln Riley likes to play, and frankly, the reason they're able to go score. He's looking to draw up players to go score all the time. Trying to score on every play all the time. When what they needed to do, up 24-20, after Miller Moss had gone 6 of 6 on 3rd and 10 plus, went third and 16, Michigan gave up a passing TD. USC leads 24-20. But you know what? All you need to do, run the damn football afterward. That's it. Sit on the ball. Do not hand the ball back to a team that has shown you they can't throw it. The only way they can be explosive moving the football is by running it. Run the football. Didn't run the football. Refused to run the football. You gave Michigan an opportunity. They go 90 yards doing exactly what they got to do, and they go get themselves a W, running a fullback to kick out the linebacker so that Khalil Mullins could just power through. Kudos to Sherrone Moore. Gets his first big win at Michigan, his first against a ranked opponent. And by the way, they are 1-0 in Big Ten play. And USC's already got his back up against the wall, not unlike Oklahoma. Difference is, if you are a USC fan, you got to be looking at this defense going, how do we get moved like this? Didn't y'all tell me y'all put on a metric ton of weight? Isn't that what I heard? That y'all big and nasty up front? And against a Wolverines team that lost 13 guys to the NFL draft and everybody on the offensive line, Blake Corum in the backfield, you are still getting moved. And you're getting moved when everybody knows you're running the football. You know you're running it. We know you're running it. The broadcast knows you're running it. We all know you're running it, and they still can't stop it. I'm telling y'all, man, there is nothing like taking it away from people, like saying, you are going to be in my way. I'm coming after you. You could have said, hey, dog, we running right here. We running through the 5-hole. Are you ready? We running 23 blast. Are you ready? Okay. Because there wasn't anything that USC was going to be able to do about that. Nothing, not at all. But if they could ever teach Alex Orji how to throw the football, my God, they would be lethal. That's the problem. I like the dude. I like watching him play. Big, strong athlete playing quarterback. I need him to be a quarterback. Rocket for an arm, man. Just fastballs. Nolan Ryan stuff over there. He just ain't got no accuracy. The man can broad jump 10 feet 6 inches. The man's got a 41-inch vertical. But the man has also got tremendous character. All of his teammates and all of his coaches, more importantly, they all want to run behind him. You just got to teach that dude to be able to throw the football to people that are open. But you also throw in here that the best receiver that they had at Michigan, Colston Loveland, he was not available in this game. They still made it happen. I am curious what Michigan will do the rest of the way, because I tend to think somebody's going to be able to stop them running the football and force them to throw it. And if Alex Orji can't hit that play action pass, it's going to be a very, very long day. But that day was not today, and right now, Michigan remains in the top 25 because they were able to go get a very cool win against the USC team that we thought was going to beat them. Just did not happen. Vanderbilt damn near beat Missouri. Kudos to them. Missouri, what you doing? What you doing, Missouri? You looking real Missouri-ish right now.